This mission is fantastic. I sort of stumbled on for Jamaica. I didn't even really knew it existed. About 5, 6 years ago, I was on another mission in Jamaica doing healthcare. And we were at the Granville Place of Safety. And I went up there to do the healthcare for the girls in the afternoon. And there was tremendous excitement. And everybody was running around, smiling, screaming, because the beds were being delivered, the beds and the mattresses. And you couldn't imagine the joy that these girls were expressing. And you think you take it for granted, just a bed and a mattress. But we went into where they lived and we saw what they were living on. Girls were sharing beds. The mattresses were often urine stained and the smell and total really uncomfortable. And, you know, as a physician, we know the importance of a good night's sleep. It makes such a difference to wake up the next day refreshed and ready to tackle the world. And these girls had to wake up and deal with more than you and I would ever imagine. I mean, they had many times they'd been abused, they had no parents, they weren't feeling the love that we take for granted that these kids should have. And so every morning they'd get up from those beds and have to go out there and keep fighting. And when these beds came, it was pandemonium in the place. They were just so ecstatic. And then even another part was that the people from Fort Jamaica, all the folks who donated, they were giving and setting up the beds. It wasn't just beds came by furniture delivery truck. It was people who cared. So it was almost like they're delivering love and delivering that I care about you. Somebody out there cares about you. Somebody out there wants you to sleep well, to be happy. Just somebody out there cares about you, because so rare do these girls get that on any kind of basis. And so they had to not just get the beds, but they interacted with people who talked to them, who hugged them, and who shared in their real joy. And I go back the next day, and that was the day after they slept the first night on the bed. And, that was they were just, and the few girls didn't get their beds at the time, it came in later, and all the other girls were like, yeah, I got my new bed. And they were just ready for the world. And that's what it's all about. It's delivering love. It's delivering the message from somewhere out in the world that we care for you. Your life may be difficult, but somebody cares. And that is such an important message for children, for everyone. If there is a glimmer of hope, a glimmer that somebody cares for you and I can keep working and I can keep fighting every day, that means something. And so these kids, when I go see them every year, and anybody who gets those new beds and they sleep every night, they're enveloped with love. And so this mission has meant, and I didn't know about it, I was just doing healthcare. But this is what health really means. It's not about taking care of illness and keeping you well. It's how do we transmit that love, that caring, so you can get up and feel empowered to go make a difference. And that's what they do. So every year the beds go to the different orphanages. They're like, we're sending a little love and that message that we care. So I'm like, everybody should join in and make that difference. And once you participate in giving back, it's amazing. You find some other way to continue that message. Maybe not with orphanages, but maybe in some other aspect of your life. So, you gain too. It's like, it's the usual cliche, it's not just what you give, but you gain, and it's real. And it's not so hard to feel that message. So it's no longer a cliche, it's really real that you feel and you gain as much as you gave. So it's a wonderful mission. As a doctor, I want you to live long, happy, healthy life. And so I was like, wow, I had an ally. I had somebody else working with me to achieve that goal. So I may have given them a little pill, but somebody else helped make their health better. that was the health improvement that I keep working towards and all doctors work towards. So for me, it's part of my health mission and, and feel good.